What is up, crazy people of the freaking internet? Story. Back again. Back at it again with another Juul Sesh video. It's number 20. I remember. My hair looks like shit underneath here. I can't even tell if you can tell the bun's just out of whack. We're just going to pretend like I look perfectly fine. So today I would love nothing more than to... should change my pod. I would love nothing more than to film with Bree, but Bree is at work until 3, and then I go to work at 5, and yes, this only takes about 10-15 minutes, but that's 10-15 minutes I don't want to waste. No offense, but... Got Dr. Pepper with me? Okay, here's the thing. Bree went to work at 6 a.m., okay? So we hung out yesterday. Obviously, we're together. Blah, blah, blah. But we went to bed. I stayed up late because days that I work late, I stay up late just because if not, then I surprisingly actually get super tired. So I honestly just woke up around 11:30. I was watching YouTube before I came out here. Anyway, so, and this is actually the first time I'm hitting the Juul, so good for me. But, so, I was up late, we went to bed. She got up at 6, so I haven't seen her at all today. She doesn't get off till 3, and then I go in at 5. Okay, Tori. Okay. Tomorrow we get our freaking tattoos. I'm so freaking excited. I said already, but it's just like a countdown. Like once I get off work today, look at this. Dang, that's the only bit left. My foot still has a lot on it, but we don't need to show that. But I'm just so excited. It's like tomorrow. I get home, I'll go to sleep, we wake up, we get ready, we go. I'm pumped. I'm a little sad though because I'm not broke. I have my savings, but I don't want to dip into my savings because we do want to eventually move out. We saw a house yesterday. It was nice. But we were okay, so I have a lot of family, obviously. But we were going to room with another family member and her girlfriend. But things happened, so I don't know if they're interested in the house anymore. There is another nice house that 2-bedroom, but doesn't allow pets. And like I said, I didn't realize how much I'd miss Hazel until, like, we were like, crap, a lot of places don't have pets. And I'm like, I don't want to get rid of her. I said that already, but... So, honestly, we're just living day by day. I don't even know what's going to happen. We're saving up, though, so who knows. But I think I want to dip... I don't want to dip into the savings because I want to have money to move out. But after the tattoos tomorrow, I want to take Bree out to eat, but, like, actually go somewhere instead of fast food. I don't know. Oh, like, subscribe, comment, anything and everything. You know, we've had a comment on a couple of our videos. Shout out to you. You know who you are. Shouted you out in another video. I'm happy that you're watching. And you know what? I'm just happy that, you know, people are watching this. And you know what? Holy but Jesus. I don't think I said that you guys should be session alone. Oh my god. Okay, rewind. Hey guys, it's Tori, back again with another Juul Sesh video. I hope you're session alone with whatever device you got going on. And, you know, just chilling, you know, like a villain. Hope you're maybe just watching. I don't know. Comment what you guys are doing today. I feel like I have to burp. Okay, so rant time. Like, I just I have to rant. I work at a grocery store. We all know this. You know. When you are trained at a grocery store, you are trained immediately. You put colds together, you put raw meats together, you don't mix the meat with vegetables, you don't mix your bleach with your food. All this stuff. You know all this stuff. Okay, you don't mix cold with hot because there's a deli, and so you don't mix, your hot chicken deli with your frozen ice cream. You don't do that. You learn that day one. You learn that day one. If you're this person, just know that we know this. When people come through the line and they say, can you make sure my coals stay together? No, I wasn't going to do that. My plan all along was to mix your cold ice cream with your hot chicken, and then you know what else I was gonna make? I was gonna put your soap with your raw meat. That's exactly what I was gonna do. It just irks me a little bit because I know I'm supposed to do that. You don't have to tell me. It's like, I hate when people tell me how to do my job. I understand that you like your groceries bagged a certain way. So yes, if there are a lot of times there are people like, no, just throw all the meat together. Okay, that's helpful to me because I wasn't going to mix your lunch meat with your raw chicken that's kind of bleeding. You know what I mean? Even though they're all in packages, I wasn't going to do that. But you told me to, so I could. But I know how to do my job. You don't have to tell me to put all your ice cream together because I was going to. You guys should comment what goes on. What's your biggest pet peeve at work? Or, this is another one, which a lot of people post this stuff on Facebook. So, to be honest, if you have Facebook and you look around, you've probably seen one of your friends post it or your parent post it. But when someone has a huge cart, there's a lot of questions you have to ask. Milk in a bag, detergent in a bag. Do you want your sodas in a bag? Do you want, what else is there? If they bring their own bags, do you want your meat wrapped in plastic before it goes into the bag? How full do you want the bags? Blah, 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 blah. And it just, when people are on their phone the whole time and then you try and talk to them and they're just on the phone, and then I feel bad for talking to them because they're on the phone, but I don't want to bag their groceries the wrong way, and then they complain about me because then that's my ass getting chewed out. Not really, we don't get our ass chewed out, but that's me being like, Tori, you did something wrong. And it's just well, they were on their phone. I don't know. I understand that people have their lives and you get a call, but it's just kind of hey, let me call you back. You have the people that actually do that. Shout out to you guys, because that's awesome. I can't really extend this arm, so shh. Shh. I'm gonna be honest with everyone that's watching. I like this. I like getting up in the morning or going on a drive with Bree and recording because it's fun. It's fun. And as I said in the last two videos, I'm super excited to actually start vlogging and doing other things. And I am excited for anyone that wants to watch and join. And maybe, to be honest, like, once we actually start vlogging and you get to know us a little bit better, I don't know, maybe you can connect with us, and maybe you'll have questions, and maybe you'll want to know things. Because, you know, there's always questions out there. I was actually talking with my cousin, you know, the one that has a girlfriend. She's been with her for 7 years. They're not legally married, but they say that they're married, you know. And she, you know, I had a lot of questions for her. Because, you know, I went my whole life until I was 20 to dating guys, you know, liking guys, being on dating websites. There were a couple times that, there's like 2 times that a girl was like, hey, you're pretty or whatever. But, you know, I ignored them. I said thanks or something like that. And then I ignored them. But it's one of those things that she was the person that I asked, like, how do you know, what do you even do when you're with a girl? Like, I don't know how things work. Like, you know, how is it? You know, and I'm just like, I don't know. You know, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to throw this out here. I was like, I don't know if I could really have sex with a girl. Like, I'm just like, yuck. But, so she was the person that I talked to. So I would love for people to be able to talk to us and ask us questions, because, you know, I see other YouTubers that are with a girl, you know, they're both girls, and they answer questions like that, like, how do you know it's not just a phase? How, you know. It was still coming out of my nose when I was drinking. I'm not going to go too much into that, because that's not why probably you're here. You're not here to tell me how you know. But I liked having that person to talk to. And, you know, she didn't push it on me. You know, shout out to her. She didn't push it on me like, oh, you're definitely, you know. She was just like, gave me the advice that she gave me, and she was supportive, and she was like, you just got to figure it out. You know, you just got to figure it out. And so I would love to give that support to other people that are struggling or aren't sure, or like me, live their whole life with people saying that they're gay and they're not, you know, or they're not gay that they know of and they find it out later. You know, going into this topic a little bit, my biggest fear when Bree and I started talking and I realized that I liked her was, and as stupid as it sounds, I was just like sad because no one was going to be surprised. You know, I would sit there and I'd be like, I'm going to tell people, and they're going to be like, yeah, we knew all along. And so that was like, I don't want to give in to that, but come to find out, there were actually a lot of people that were shocked, and that made me happy. I know that sounds stupid, but because I was just as shocked. And so, you know, I have an uncle that was like, oh, I thought she swung for that team the whole time. So it's just, you know, it was for sure, like I've talked about already in that video. I don't know what, I think it was like the 3rd Juul Sesh, or the story time one. I'm in a Captain America cutoff shirt, so that's the one you need to look for. But it was a fun ride and an interesting ride, and I mean, I talked about it a little bit, but for sure the videos that I want to make when I get a camera is definitely, you know, our coming out stories, and just like telling the people around us and the stories that we have to tell, because I think that's a good spot to start. And I'm excited to bring whoever's watching along, and hopefully you like my stories and that's kind of why you watch. But, you know, if going into vlogging and videoing and not doing Juul sessions all the time isn't what you want to watch, then power to you. There's probably another channel out there that's just as good or even better than my Juul sessions and my shitty tricks. But I want to bring whoever's watching along, and I hope you guys enjoy, and we've talked about this already, but there's just so much life to live. I'm so young, there's so much life to live, and I want to bring anyone that's struggling or confused or just bored along, you know? I got into YouTube because I had a boring life. I hung out with like one friend, and when that friend couldn't hang out, then I was just at home doing nothing. And Netflix got boring, so YouTube was my thing, and I jumped in and I started watching these people and blah blah blah. And it brought, you know, I'm not going to shout out certain people, but it brought joy, it brought fun times, it brought laughs, all this stuff. And I just kind of want to provide that for anyone that is watching and looks forward to that. And also, I just want to have fun. You know, I want everyone to have fun. And that's why I leave the videos with have fun. Because, yeah. And laugh, because laughing is the cure to everything. You gotta just laugh. You gotta have just fun and chill. Anyway, that got really deep and emotional. It's about 16 minutes in the video. 60 minutes go by so fast when you're recording and talking. Woo! Because I could talk a lot. Let's take this last hit together. I'm going to try and do a double ghost, and then it's the last one. So grab your Juul, grab your vape, grab your cigarette, grab your whatever. Pull it out and let's do this. We'll just pretend that didn't fail. You guys saw nothing. Have fun, be safe, and laugh a shit ton.